pyrotechnics. It was the hometown Broncos.
No, you already know what's gonna happen.
Get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. And off we go from Denver. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah, but that.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That was a lightning.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
That time. He just caught it.
Not playing real football.
He saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll find Lindsay here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 30.
Motherfucker ain't hitting him.
That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe
You said what?
that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between
Who don't have
tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
Oh.
Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Yeah, I feel like he is too.
Kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run here with Lindsay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Locke. Throw left side complete. It's Lindsay. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Locke working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it's 3rd and short.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Flush to his right.
Oh, I'll take it.
But there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
I'll take it, coach.
First quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab.
Hey, man, I understand. It's a shame you're going to get beat by your own team.
That's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled by Bradley.
Oh, yes, sir. You're going to have to beat me through the air, dog. I'm not letting Devin Cook get started.
And
my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Oh, my God. Why would he tip that?
Incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make it downfield.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Devin had him beat. Well, you didn't have him beat. I was going to come back and cover that.
Play action now. Cousins.
You look, I couldn't get on who I wanted to really get on.
Get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Cousins now from the 50. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a
that pump fake be killing my niggas. Oh, my God.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
I know you were going to throw it to one of them two motherfuckers, too.
Play fake. Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20.
Come on and get it.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. One play.
He was in zone. I was going to kill him regardless.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute.
But he wasn't getting pressed. You had a linebacker on him at first.
To kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play?
If I ain't get that tackle, I was going to be 38 hot. I dive right for his leg.
It does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Oh, the ball.
Boy.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
You're lucky he got that out.
Jefferson there. And now it's third.
I won't plan on it. I told you they play action shit ain't gonna work on me, dog.
He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
Oh my God.
At the 27-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Running for it. Here's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Boy, Dalvin Cook just so explosive in the open field. He's not a small guy either, but once he gets those legs churning, look out.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make that.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
They go play action. Cousins gonna let it.
Oh, I did that. I ran into my defender. Oh, man.
Kyle Rudolph, 48 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw it is Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Locke. He'll go up top here for, and this will be caught.
Oh, that was the touchdown. I should have kept running.
We'll have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline, and that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good.
Gotta like the way we're moving the football.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, old dude making me a commissioner. This nigga, he's never ran a league before.
Time in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
The Cowboys.
Of this first half, eluding the pressure right, and now he's going to.
You already know what time it is. I know you. You about to try to come crack Lock.
The pass and the run game, he's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Oh, that's a pick.
In a double coverage,
Oh, he got hit out of that.
Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Oh, catch that motherfucker. Catch that motherfucking hammer. Catch that motherfucker. Somebody catch the... Oh, no.
It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense...
Now you should have hit him.
And he'll toss.
Why you ain't hit him?
Incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Should have hit him.
Yeah, that one sailed on him.
I waiting on you to start try to hit him. I'm gonna fucking let that motherfucker rock.
Very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Block. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, coach.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, block. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 30.
Right down
and all the way home.
Put it right down his mouth. You better stop putting the line back on, Judy. I'm going to tell him I'm going to use it every time.
And the Broncos have taken the lead. That certainly went against the tradition.
You got to go to, I usually go to coach adjustment. So put your, all right, I'll let you know when you're on defense again. But put your 3 and then switch it to where they pay like overall or like depth chart, so your linebacker is not on him. But then he's like low on here right now.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
We not telling you that man gets nothing.
Call it no gain.
I don't want him getting nothing. Well, you haven't even get a play. I don't even know why you put the play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll get this
off and try to crack it there
before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
go again with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
He may try and run for this. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I thought you were going to miss.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster.
Okay, you would have missed. He probably would have got hit on the other side, though.
They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate
Right there.
for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball.
Yeah, you should have. I was gonna be right there meeting you too.
You're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
At the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
He dropped it!
Incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted
Man, I'm
to go
playing
with
my
the ball,
defense,
but
right.
surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
You actually had somebody open. But you threw it to the wrong person. He was wide open. I was supposed to be man-to-man on him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Yes, I did.
By Kareem Jackson.
Yes, I did. He was supposed to pick that off and guard it down. That ball was floating.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an intercept and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
Oh!
To get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's
I had a
adjusting
touchdown, too.
finding open space, and he
I
found
should
the
just
right
waited a
spot
second
for the
longer.
completion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Nah.
Drew Lock on target to Jerry Judy. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for
He almost
6.
overthrew that motherfucker.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hell no. Fuck him. I'm just going to give you the folks the win. Hell, I auto-potted that motherfucker. You can play the game.
As Osborne elects not to return it.
I ain't hunting. I already told him I ain't hunting for nobody to play their game. You a grown ass man. I'm in the military. If I can play mine, you can play yours.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves.
He's got a man complete.
This motherfucker here.
10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Hey, man, whatever makes you happy. Touchdown. Hey, man, it's touchdown. That's all I know right here.
Goes onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing his lock on third down. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, why would you come back that goddamn far? Oh, this motherfucking oh, I should have just ran. Oh my God. There was no reason for him to come all the way back like that. All you had to do is sit right there a little bit longer.
Making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
I gotta put on my beanie now. You know, maybe put on a beanie.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Yep, I'm going beanie mode.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it
If you beat me, boy, you ain't gonna let this down, boy.
To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Touchdown, right here. TD, on me. Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
Block.
He's got a first
block.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get past Judy and then throw it back to him.
Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Wow, he actually got to the motherfucker this time.
He was trying to get his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're going.
Oh, yeah, I'm standing up too right now.
Now this one from about 2 counties over.
You ain't the only one.
They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Lock. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So
boy, Drew Lock turned it to Drew Lock on me, boy.
Down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it. Really, this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
Motherfucker made me stand up today. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get back to this Broncos defense. When I'm above Von Miller.
Go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
Yeah, I know.
From the 35 on second down, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. That throw, Charles, on the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run by Lindsey, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So the drive here ends with a field goal.
So we don't edge out the win, though. We got the win right here. Defensive stop.
It puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Keep playing with me. I'm going to kill that man. That man won't walk off this field with me.
To run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
I did that myself. I made sure you couldn't get the ball. Stop for triangles here. Fight for the ball.
With that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, successful.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He really did. Right there as soon as he cut. Give you no time to react.
Operating from the gun. Block to the goal line, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there.
And they'll run the end around here with Jeudy. And he will take it in for a Broncos.
Hey, man, you ain't got to hit Jeudy like that.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects.
I'm not going to be in this league too long.
Here are the Vikings now to
I told him he need to take out that fucking quarter on wide receiver, the cornerback shit.
Last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 75 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about...
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tim Patrick, 75 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front.
It had to be.
Didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was...
That motherfucker Drew Lock through that shit with all his might.
That they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
You said what? For what?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That shit don't work on me.
Another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do.
Not that it way too early. I don't get it because I had a wide receiver in the area too.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Oh, he'll air this one deep for It got his man complete. 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
But I'm going to get the ankles.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play, and in the end zone. Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky.
Say every one of my players has a pick.
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily
I would have got Derrick Henry. I would like Derrick Henry. Shit.
One game, 7. You're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, block. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Drew Lock on target to Jerry Jeudy. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. And say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against the
No, you really missed that throw.
That's correct. He was looking.
He really missed that wide open throw.
And now it's second down. Block on the give. It's Lindsey. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Eat up that clock, baby.
They can't score.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A lot going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Harrison Smith. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They start the drive with Cook. Now Cook hit and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I told you I was going to kill that man one good time, right?
At the 11-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit,
Had to kill him one good time.
Any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down.
I'm going to run right at him. I'm going to run right at him.
This time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
I'm going to run right at him.
2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another
One thing to win. One thing to win about this much.
What are they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.